my phone and I don't reply. The next day I'll tell you why. You're the medicine me.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Live. Time for you to call into our show. We love it when you join our conversation. Can you date someone with baggage? We want to know what you think about this. Maybe you have, am I saying it right? Because they were making fun of me for saying baggage earlier, my Wisconsin accent. Baggage.
Baggage.
703-387-1020. Have you dated someone with baggage and did it work out? Or did you date someone with baggage and it didn't work out?
Yeah. And
Call
we're
us
talking
right now.
baggage as in Gucci or Prada. We're talking, you
Well,
know.
maybe you did date someone with that good bag. That's good baggage. 703-387-1020. Join our conversation right now. We want to bring in Kim Rosenberg, our matchmaker, our professional matchmaker who we have on LTL all the time, and kind of talk about that when you come across somebody that you may, they may look the way you want them to look, they may sound the way they want you to sound, and then all of a sudden you get into date number 3 and you find out, oh, geez.
Yeah. Baggage doesn't always have to be a bad thing. I mean, if we learn from baggage, it could be a positive thing. And as we get older, we all have it. I mean, it just comes in different forms. It could be family, it could be exes, it could be
Kids?
too much spending. You know, finances have a big play in relationships.
I mean, you know, for somebody who's not a kid person, I think that, you know, kids could be baggage.
They can be.
Sure.
It depends.
You know?
Yeah, it definitely depends on what the relationship
but, I mean,
is.
you probably know that
before you start.
it, right? But I mean, it could be like, hey, I can't handle it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But you should probably know that before.
So is there a thing such as bad baggage? Like,
absolutely. I mean,
much,
there's
like-
definitely too much baggage.
should I stay away from felons?
Probably a good thing.
But
when you're
just got
talking
out
about
of jail?
exes and you're talking about them on the 3rd or 4th date, it might be a little bit of a red flag and a deal breaker for some, and that they haven't done it. They have unfinished business, especially also with finances. You think about finances, and you might find out that they have a ton of debt, or they're spending all the time, or you're paying for every date. You don't want to be paying for every date.
Right.
Yeah. I dated someone that was in, like, college, still hundreds of thousands or like $100,000 in debt from college. And I kept thinking, I'm like, further down the line, how is this going to work out? You realize I'm never going to marry you because then I would have to take on that debt.
Were you paying
Like,
for everything on all dates?
I was. Because he'd be like, well, we don't have to go out. And I'm like, well, I'm not going out because you can't go out.
Right, so you got to think about that. You don't want to be the sucker, but you also want somebody to be able to provide and also
all right, let's
be
bring in
respectful.
Caroline, who's on the phone, calling from Stafford, Virginia this morning. You dated a man with 6 kids, and are you were considering those kids' baggage?
Hi, yeah, I was considering those kids' baggage because he had 3 different baby mamas.
Oh, see?
He had 3 different baby mamas.
Oh, wow, okay. So you also, and that's something to consider, though.
When you have kids in a relationship, you have to take care of them babies like they're your own.
Right. This is
And
true.
I couldn't take care of them babies.
This is true, and this goes back to what you were saying, Julie, is that it's really important to know the situation going in, and it can create a rift in the relationship, especially if it's 3 different moms. What's the custody?
Oh my God.
Who's involved? Where are the kids going at what time? Are you even important in this relationship? Because kids obviously come first often.
Right. Well, and they should.
Absolutely.
They should.
Then what do you do because I mean the people with baggage should have the right to be in a relationship again.
Absolutely.
So what do they do?
It's just communicating. I think that it has to be these open lines of communication when you're going in to a relationship and it's developing. When you're dating, it's a little bit different, but if it's somebody you see yourself with long term, these are absolutely conversations that need to be had. You want to know where you stand.
And a lot of times it's not the kids, it's the spouses, the ex-spouse or the mama-daddy kind of situation.
Right.
You know?
And we hear that from clients all the time. What's the situation with the ex? I want to know. I'm okay with kids, but is it amicable? And my clients say that all the time.
So you're a professional matchmaker. What do people say, like, here, this is my line I won't cross. I don't want anyone that has this problem. What's the biggest one?
I think everybody's different. I mean, baggage, like I said, baggage comes in different sizes. It's really, can you get rid of it? Have you worked on yourself? Do you have the patience? Is there compromise in it? And are you on the front burner? Do you want to be a partner in this relationship? So I think that, can you get rid of it? You got to constantly work on yourself. And relationships, as we know, are a lot of work.
Yeah. It's maintenance. It is. You don't drive your car, you don't buy it and take it off the lot and drive it until it falls off the wheels. You know, you got to keep taking it in Jiffy Lube every 3,000 miles. So,
yeah, there you go.
I mean, the best advice I can give somebody is you have to work on yourself and be the best you before you can be in a relationship. So,
Right.
and that's the baggage that comes with it. And it's a constant work in progress.
Yeah, I'm a constant work in progress. I think I'm going to be working on me till about 45, maybe 50. Yvonne from Capitol Heights, Maryland, good morning and welcome to Let's Talk Live. You will not date someone with a lot of baggage. Explain why.
It all depends. Little baggage, not bad.
What's little baggage?
You date someone with a lot. It all depends. And what the baggage is. I hope it ain't no killer dilly stuff. Hello? Can you hear me?
We can hear you, dear.
Oh, remember we talked the last time about cheating? That woman broke up with that man. Well, anyway, baggage, little baggage, not too much baggage. It could be okay. I like to be right. I was right about that lady quitting that man, that basketball player. Mama, cheater. Like, fire, your parents on fire.
Right.
Hot diggity do. I love to be right. Bye.
Bye.
So let's
Somebody already started the weekend a bit early. Good for you.
So I'm assuming that
Don't be jealous.
how much baggage depends on the person.
Absolutely. And I think are you working on it? Are you working on it together? Have you talked about it? What does that baggage look like? I mean, it really, like I said, you have to work on yourself. And if there's no progress, I mean, as we get older, we have more baggage.
Right.
And, it's life experience. So
But
learn from it, get stronger.
Shouldn't we have less baggage the older we get?
If
That's
you work
my
on
goal.
If you work on it, if you don't, it's just going to pile up sometimes.
What happens when you have family involved? For example, I think there's a difference in being like a mama's boy or a daddy's girl as you get older versus, hey, I'm helping my mom and dad because he or she is sick or ill.
Right.
And so that's my baggage. I don't think you can fault me for wanting to take care of my parents, but
Absolutely not.
it'll also take its toll on the relationship. You know, you're getting ready to go out on a Friday night and mom's sick, I got to go.
And I absolutely love that. I was speaking to a client of mine the other day, and she was telling me that she takes care of her mom. And I love that. It says a lot about somebody's personality. It says that family is really important to them. But what is also important is that she dates somebody that understands that and that, might be close to their family too. Because it's important that you kind of grow together, and somebody that does understand that family sometimes does come first. Not always. You don't want to be dating their mom or the dad or have to call them to make decisions.
Right.
But that happens often.
Good advice. I always like to say, too, like, you know what, I don't want people to judge me on my past, so I'm not going to judge you too much on your past. I mean, I'll be a little.
You're not judgmental?
I'm a little, but I'm sure
We all
yeah.
are.
So where can people find out more information and get a hold of you if they need to put their baggage somewhere and find somebody else with baggage?
It's Just Lunch, Washington.
All right. It's justlunchwashington.com. The website is on your screen.
Isn't Kim supposed to be like helping you?
Hey, I swear to
wondering.
these people, you all are worse than my family. My family gave up on me years ago. You're all trying to marry me off and get me out of the house.
I mean, you're so handsome.
Yeah, well, spend a couple hours with me. That goes away real quickly.
You've been trying.
Yeah,
You've been
yeah, I
trying.
know. But people get sick of me real quick. I get sick of myself. That's the problem.
My gosh, you're
all
a lot
right,
of fun.
more of LTL is coming up in just a little bit, so stay with us. Thanks, Kim. Have a great weekend.
All dressed up in black and white, and you're dressed in that dress